Hey everybody, welcome back to the Magic Channel Card Tricks, and today we're going to learn an even better force we can do with our Svengali deck. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys so much for being here. You remember the Svengali deck, right? You got this a long time ago when you were just starting out. It was a great way to force a card, but since then it's kind of gone by the wayside. You've put it into a drawer or in a box, and you thought to yourself, never going to use that again. I want to show you how you can deconstruct your Svengali deck. And as you can see in mine, the Jack of Diamonds is my force card. And we're going to look at perhaps a better way to use this deck. I came up with this idea recently because, well, I was reminded of this idea recently. Actually, I think I came up with this a long time ago. I might have even put it on this channel before, where I had a trick that came across my desk this week, and it used a deck very similar to this, and I wanted to improve the force. And so I think this method improves the force behind this. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to deconstruct the deck, which means you're going to split the deck completely into two portions. Now remember, I said my force card was the Jack of Diamonds, so I'm going to end up with an entire half of my deck that's all Jack of Diamonds, right? One half is going to be all Jack of Diamonds, and the other half is going to be, we'll call them regular cards, or examinable cards, long cards, what have you. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look for a black ace, just like that, okay? Now, if you have an ace of spades, I would use that. In my deck, I have the ace of clubs. So I'm going to put that right on top of my force pile. And then I'm going to gather up everything else and probably put a spot card on the top and put that all on top like that. What does that do? That enables me to show the cards from the face without showing any force cards. So at the beginning of my trick, when I pull this deck out of the box, I can go through the cards one at a time, show every card different, right? I can talk about how it's a regular deck and how the cards appear to be well mixed. And all I'm doing is looking for that ace of clubs. That's going to tell me where I can stop. I mean, you just went through half a deck of cards. You don't even need to go this far, but your ace of clubs is your warning card. And I'm keeping all the rest of these cards tight in my hand so that I don't flash. I can then put them back, turn it over like this, and now I can casually overhand shuffle the top stock, and I can say, well, let's just give it a little mix, just to kind of mix things up. When I want to, I can stop, kick this up, throw this right back down on top, and all I did was shuffle up the top stock, which doesn't matter at all. I can then cut half the cards like this. And because the top section, they're all shorter cards, I'm easily going to grab all my force cards. See, just like that. I can just grab like this. I've easily got all of them, put them down on the table, and I can fan them towards my spectator and say, pick a card, any card. Isn't that a beautiful image? I mean, look at that. It appears as though you've just given them the selection that enables them to pick any card they want. But the reality is they're going to get a force card every single time, right? You get it. You understand? Because literally every single card is the same, right? And that's such a good image. So again, the top stock, or right now as the bottom, it's the bottom since they're face up, is all force cards, separated by a black ace as my marker card. I can go through, show every card different, casually. Like I said, I don't need to go all the way. I can just show, right? Roll it over, casually shuffle off some cards on top, making it appear as though I'm making everything fair. I'm going to kick off just this top portion right here, fan them towards the spectator, tell them they can pick any card. They're going to pick any card. While they're looking at that card, I'm just going to scoop all this back up, put it right back on top where it goes. And when they're ready, I'm just going to fan the cards casually like this and just say, put your card back anywhere you want. It really doesn't matter at this point. They could put it back in the top stock. They could put it back in the bottom. I don't care. I'm gonna clean it up later. You're probably doing this to do a prediction or to do some sort of revelation or a card to impossible location or maybe even a really fun, ambitious card, it doesn't matter, because the reality is their card's also on top. So, you know, you don't even need to control the card they just put in there. You can control this card now at this point. It really doesn't matter. So I hope that is a fun way for you to rethink this Svengali deck and maybe get a more creative, probably more mature force out of it. And of course, it makes the deck appear as though it's examinable, so they're not going to ask to see it afterwards. On this channel, I also have a bunch of other Svengali deck tricks. So if you look up at the search section and you type in Svengali, it should give you a bunch of the tricks that we have here on the channel. And of course, it's one of my favorite forcing decks, and I hope it's yours. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Bye. Hey, have you ever purchased a magic trick that they said was easy or for beginners, and when you opened it up, it was just a bunch of parts and some typed out instructions? Like, how are you supposed to figure out how to do a trick with instructions that are this small and there's just no detail, right? No video, no pictures. You're so disappointed. You wanted to learn how to do this trick, you thought it'd be fun, and then when you got it in the mail, you were sorely disappointed. I want to help you. This channel wants to help you. I have a whole playlist of instructional videos that'll walk you through my personal handling on these tricks plus many more. Now, obviously, you need to own the tricks, right? You need to own the tricks in order to perform them. You won't be able to do any of these tricks unless you actually own them. But another great way to use this channel is as a way to look at tricks that are available on the market and to decide whether those tricks are going to work for you. I purchase all of my tricks from penguinmagic.com. And so if you'd like access to that playlist, if you would like to see kind of behind the scenes and get my personal handling for these tricks plus many more, you can hit the join button down below and subscribe to this channel for only 99 cents a month. And as long as you're a subscriber, you'll have access to those videos plus any new ones I continue to make. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next week.